Good morning, students. We are discussing about chapter number 8, that is motion. Now let's discuss some more topics about it. Now velocity, the quantity which specifies both the direction of motion and speed, is velocity. Velocity means velocity of a body is the displacement of the body per unit time. Means displacement by time taken is called velocity. So speed with direction is called velocity. Velocity has both magnitude as well as direction, so it is a vector quantity. We can also say that the rate of change of displacement is called velocity, or how fast you are going in a particular direction is called velocity. बेटा हिंदी में इसे वेग कहते हैं. वेग, गति के साथ जब दिशा भी शामिल हो तो उसे वेग कहते हैं. If a body travels a distance s in time t in a given direction, then its velocity is given by v is equal to s by t. Its SI unit is meter per second. How is velocity different to speed? The speed of an object does not depend on the direction, but velocity of an object is the speed and direction in which it is moving. For example, this car is traveling north with a velocity of 10 meter per second. As the car goes round the corner, the speed of the car remains constant, but the velocity changes because here the direction is changing. So velocity changes here. Let's take another example. An object is moving in a circle at a constant speed of 10 meter per second. We say that it has a constant speed, but its velocity is not constant. Why? Because speed here is constant, that is 10 meter per second, but direction of the objects, it is changing at every point. Now average velocity, it is the ratio of the total displacement to the total time taken. Means total displacement by total time is called average velocity. औसत वेग. Average velocity, how to find average velocity? If u is the initial velocity and v is the final velocity of an object, then average velocity is equal to u plus v divided by 2, and it is having the unit meter per second. Let's take an example. If a car changes its speed from 10 meter per second to 20 meter per second in just 5 seconds, what is the average velocity of the car? Here initial velocity is 10 meter per second, final velocity is 20 meter per second, and time taken here is 5 seconds. Then average velocity is equal to u plus v divided by 2, that is 20 plus 10 divided by 2, 30 by 2, it is 15 meter per second. Now some questions on speed and velocity. First is, how are speed and velocity similar? Because they are similar, they both measure how fast something is moving. कोई चीज़ किस गति से दौड़ रही है. Second is, how are speed and velocity different? As you know, speed have no direction, but velocity have direction, so we can say that it is different from speed. Now is velocity more or like distance or displacement? Why? Velocity is like displacement because both velocity and displacement include direction. what is acceleration? The acceleration of an object is a measure of how quickly its velocity changes, or we can say that acceleration of a body is defined as the rate of change of its velocity with time is called acceleration. Here train velocity is increases from rest, so we can say that train is accelerating or its velocity is increasing. Here the brakes are applied on the bike, it means its velocity decreases, or we can say that it is having a negative acceleration और डिसएलरेशन. एक्सेलरेशन को हिंदी में बेटा त्वरण कहते हैं. किसी वस्तु के वेग में परिवर्तन की दर को त्वरण कहते हैं और इसकी एसआई यूनिट है मीटर पर सेकंड स्क्वायर. सो एक्सेलरेशन इज द रेट at which velocity changes. Acceleration can result from a change in speed, change in direction, or changes in both, and it is also a vector quantity like velocity. The acceleration can be calculated by the equation acceleration is equal to change in speed or velocity by time taken. Speed is measured in meter per second, time is measured in seconds, so acceleration is measured in meter per second square. Let's take a problem. A racing car accelerates from rest to a speed of 60 meter per second in a time of 4 seconds. What is the acceleration of the car? So acceleration is equal to change in speed, means final minus initial. 60 minus 0 is 60 divided by time, that is 60 by 4, it is 15 meter per second square. That's all for today beta. Have a nice day.